Hey guys, thanks for checking out this clip of Anatomy of the Church and State. Be sure to catch the full episode on Rumble or ChristiansForLiberty.com. Links are in the show description. What I'm seeing, though, and tell me if you think this is even possible, is there are entities trying to create parallel economy, right? So you have independent journalists that are subscription based, and they're staying afloat, and they're able to put out media and do their journalism because people are joining and paying a subscription. Do you think theater and media and entertainment can kind of create a parallel economy where we don't need it, their bad reviews?
But you see, that's what's happening. I mean, that's what's happening. That's what your podcast is all about. We're going outside.
Yep.
We're creating our own thing, and that's what's going to be. That's what's being done. And you see that, no one's watching the Oscars anymore. Nobody's watching the Tonys anymore. Nobody is watching CNN. Nobody watches these. They don't watch them anymore.
Mhm.
And it's totally illogical, because their whole thing is to get people to watch them. Like if CNN and nobody is watching me, so then I'm not doing my job. But so just, as far as capitalism is concerned,
Mhm.
I should, this is not working. Nobody's watching our show. We have to start saying the truth and tell how good a job Trump is doing. But they didn't do that.
Mhm.
They doubled down, even though they're so it's illogical, isn't it? Even though they're losing audience members, they're still going further in their madness, because they're not media people anymore. They, as President Trump, who's still the president because he really did win the election, is that he said it's fake news. So what is it really? If it's fake news, what is it really? It's propaganda.
Right.
They're just propagandists. They're just trying to get us to believe in the way they want us to believe, whether we like it or not. And and, and the thing is that I just want to add one more thing.
Mhm.
There's a person who wrote a book. I can't remember the name exactly, like the guidebook to radicals, Saul Alinsky. Like his chief student, number one student, is Hillary Clinton. And if you read that book, not that I'm recommending it, but he lines out how to destroy a society, and they're following his book to destroy our society. My feeling is that we should take the book and apply the same principles against them. Because even if we set up a parallel, which what we're doing, we're setting up a parallel media, a parallel everything, movies, but they're going to do the same thing all over again. They're going to find someone who's one of us, who's going to get in to our media, and then, go up to the top, and then to start kicking everybody out. And what was once Disney World, in which, they had Peter Pan and Snow White and all these beautiful children's movies, now you have movies which are completely just corrupt. How is that? Disney World's supposed to be for children, not for sick people. Because they got in the board of Disney World and they took it over. Just like in the beginning, I thought that tree took over my Chinese weeping cherry tree, just took it over, co-opted, and so on and so forth. So even if we set up a parallel thing, my feeling is we ourselves have to be careful that they're not going to come into our world, pretend we're one of us, and do the same, mischief all over again. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I actually never thought of it like that.
But that's what they're doing, though. We may set up our own parallel media thing, but
Mhm.
you know, what they do is they pretend we're one of you, and they wiggle their way up to the top of the stratosphere, and then once they're there, they kick out all the people who have any kind of backbone and bring in their own sycophants, and what was once a beautiful institution is putting out the same manure
So
that
yeah, so how would we even prevent against that from happening, I guess?
well,
Is that even
I
possible? Are we just kind of
we have to
afraid?
understand. The thing is like this: we have to always understand that if we make a stand, they're going to fall over. The question is if they're going to push with all their might, but
Mhm.
as long as we don't let ourselves be pushed over, they eventually have to push. Can I give you a Torah lesson? Can I
Yeah,
give you a Torah lesson?
absolutely.
In the word for a lie in Hebrew is the word sheker. Yeah. The word is sheker. And the word for truth is emes. And if you look at, they're both three-letter words. They're both three-letter words. If you look at the word sheker, which means lie, it comes to a point. Each letter comes to a point. If you look at the words that mean truth, emes, all the letters are big, broad-based letters. So that's lie is on a point. It's easy to knock over. The truth is broad-based letters. It doesn't fall over. So as long as we people who are upholding the truth push back against them, eventually they have to fall. Why do they make so much noise? Why do they scream so much? Why do they threaten you with death? You know, why do they'll do anything to destroy you? Because if you will just be able to get your bearings and stand up straight and push back, they will fall over.